Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here. Well guys, in your life, there are certain situations where your decisions make all the difference. Right? There are certain points where you make a decision, where you have to say yes or no, and then after saying yes or no, your life changes altogether. In my life, there were several occasions like that where I had to choose between right to left or left to right, this to that or that to this, yes or no, no or yes and all that. And these decisions made my life, transformed my life, and the way I am today, it is just the outcome of my decisions. Let me tell you, you guys are watching this video, this is a proof that you want to go to a foreign country. This is a proof that you are not happy with your present. Like, after all, what has happened with some of the students, right? So you're not happy where you are now. You want to change your demographics, you want to change the country, what do you say? You want to change your geography. So in order to change your geography, most definitely you will have to work hard. Let me tell you one thing, although the country where you are born is your motherland, the city where you live in is your hometown, but all the world is yours, right? So if you've been born in a country and you're not happy to be there, being a human, it is your, right to move to any other country. Birds, they don't have borders and boundaries. Being a human, you should not have any borders and boundaries, but unfortunately, there are borders and there are boundaries, and there is one thing that is going to help you cross the borders and overcome such boundaries, and that is IELTS. Now, when I say you need to cross the border, it doesn't mean you need to do that donkey or whatever they call it. Okay, it's not donkey or donkey. It's basically going to a foreign country with your passport, along with the visa, with proper luggage by air. And you will look down, Atlantic Ocean. You will look down, Arabian Sea, and things like that. So, that opportunity is knocking at your door right now again and again. And that opportunity is foreign studies, immigration, work permit, whatever you call it, and the passport to all those opportunities is only one, and that passport is IELTS. Well guys, let me tell you, it should not be, by the end of the day, it should not be like this, that you say just because of IELTS, I could not get the visa. Just because of IELTS, I could not get the immigration. If this is going to happen, then you are to be blamed for that. Once upon a time, I wanted to become a steward and I was overweight for that. I am overweight now as well, but at that time, I was overweight for the job of a steward. My age was perfectly all right. My beauty was fine for that job, okay? My height was okay, right? Like I had no medical issue, my eyesight was fine. The only problem I had, that was my weight. And I was like passionate about that job. And I wanted to get it at any cost. So then I thought to myself, it should not be my tummy, that because of my tummy, I lose this opportunity. So I started working on my tummy. I did not go for tummy cut, okay? I started aggressive walk in the morning. Then I started aggressive diet plan, where I used to have 2 biscuits with a cup of tea in the morning, salad with curry in the afternoon, 2 biscuits with a cup of tea at night, the end. Okay? And then night walk. Then I started freestyle walk on Sundays. One day I walked from Lahore to Kasur. Kasur is a city which is very close to Indian Firozpur. Okay? So I walked for 9 hours. Because I did not want to lose that opportunity just because of my weight. When I applied for that job, the ideal weight was around 73, 74. I wrote there 74, I guess, at that time, right? And then, you know, I knew that like after applying for the job, there will be a gap of 30-40 days, and that 30-40 days period will be enough for me to lose weight. And then I started this massive plan, and I took massive action to reduce my weight. And after 40 days, when they invited me for preliminary interview, and I was on the weighing scale, before that I used to weigh 90 plus kgs. You could well imagine 90 plus kgs. But when I went for that preliminary interview, 40 days before, 90 plus kgs. Right? Yeah, there was like a 90 plus kgs guy. And then after 40 days, when I stood there and the lady said 72, and I was like, yes. See that? Because of weight, like, you know, that was the main hurdle. Now your hurdle is not your weight. Some of you have got this hurdle. I can see that from here. Don't hide your tummies, okay? But actually it is IELTS. In my life, the main hurdle to that great opportunity was my weight, which I lost. I made myself qualified. I mean, the physical reason should not be the hurdle to my dream job. Although I could not get the job, but I'm still happy that I missed that job. Thank God. Yeah, sometimes what you miss in life, later on you are happy about it. Okay, so now this is IELTS, and IELTS has brought some opportunity for you, and that opportunity is a lifetime opportunity. Why don't you understand that? And if only you get your desired band in IELTS, your life is going to transform entirely. You will start a life from scratch once you reach a foreign country. Everything about you will be different. You're going to live in a new country, new place, new people. Food will be different for you, right? Then the currency that you use will be different, and after a year, you will get used to all those facilities which are just a dream where you are presently living. I know you are watching me now from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, then Africa, Nigeria. Okay, then there are other African countries. Another country, the name is not clicking to my mind. Ghana, exactly, Nigeria and Ghana. So you guys are watching me there. Then in Saudi Arabia, UAE, Canada, everywhere you're watching me. So there are your countries, like our countries, where humanity is not at its peak. Human values, facilities for human, they are not at its peak. But once you go to those countries, there you will see the value given to human being and the facilities which are available. You would just consider yourself into any paradise, right? So for that you have to pay the price. In order to enter heaven, you have to do good deeds on earth. Once you do good deed on earth, you enter heavens or paradise, okay? So in order to go to those countries, you have to do good deeds in IELTS. Once you get your desired band, you apply for immigration or foreign education, you get the visa, and straight away you are going to land there, and then life will be transformed entirely. You will become a change agent for those you are going to leave behind. You will be the reason. I still know one of my relatives, he went to an Arab country, Gulf country, and he called more than 20 his relatives, friends and all that, and even they got settled there and they are earning handsome amount there. So once you are there, many people will be hoping they would be there as well. And some people are so, what do you say, daydreamers, that they themselves are here. They say, once I go to Canada, I will take entire village with me. Yeah, they think that they're going to charter a plane and then the plane will go there. They say, once I get UK visa, I will distribute UK visa as much as possible, or like, you know, I'll distribute all the visas to everybody and all that stuff. But that's not going to happen. You can actually, one of my students went to Australia, he sends money to his mother, and the mother is very happy, and she says, as there is inflation, my son is increasing my pocket money. Son was not increasing pocket money because of exchange rate, right? When the currency gets devalued, exchange rate is different. So if he's sending 1,000 Australian dollar, mother is getting 150,000. If the rate is 170, then mother is getting 170,000. So sometimes 150, 160, 170. Mother thought that because of inflation, my son is increasing my pocket money, right? So, I mean, you will earn $1 and that will be equal to more than 1 in your country. You will earn £1 sterling, it's going to be more than the currency in your country, right? So for all these things, you have to pay the price. The future of your generations, which are going to come, the children who are not born now, they will be born. It depends on you whether those kids are born in your native country or they are born in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and all that, right? And then one day, an English child will say, my grandfather migrated from India. My grandmother migrated from Sri Lanka. My great-grandfather migrated from Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and all that. And that child will be yours. Although you will not be able to see that child, but because of you, a generation will continue to grow in a foreign country. All the best. I'm not a motivational speaker. I just teach IELTS, but whatever I said to you, it came out of my heart. That is why it touched your heart. Thank you so much. Have a cup of tea now because you've listened to a lot, okay? I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore, Pakistan. We offer IELTS test booking service, PTE online classes, and we also have single module preparation. If you want to get any of these services, our WhatsApp numbers are given. You can contact us for that. Let me tell you, at the time of present, you are making your future. And whatever you did or did not do, that has made your present. And whatever you do or you do not do, that is going to make your future. All the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.